ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning.
I was going to say, for the first time in a while, I actually filled up my tank all the way.
Oh, was it tough?
Whoa. I mean, all of us were like, talking to each other at the pumps, like, can you believe this? Sound like old men just talking, filling up. It hurt.
Back in my day.
Back in my day. That's right. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on you there.
It's okay. Welcome in. It is 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, March 25th. And you got Ryan and Rachel here with you this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, we'll talk more about gas prices, though I think Kate, she also filled up yesterday. So she's feeling the pain as well.
I wasn't even empty. I still had at least a third of a tank, and it cost me more to do 2/3 of a tank than it did a full tank just a few months ago. I was so annoyed, but oh well. What you're going to do, right? Well, you know what you can do today? You can look in your closet and think, this is good for this morning, this is good for this afternoon, because we are below freezing right now. Not super cold, but by this afternoon, some of you are in the 50s. That's going to feel really good, and then we have 60s for tomorrow. So here's what it looks like on the satellite and radar. We have some cloud cover, but there are some breaks in there. We have some light flurries happening up in the North Country. Temperatures upper 20s as we are up and at them, but not a bad spring day today. Temperatures for a lot of us are going to be at least about 10 degrees warmer than what we hit yesterday. And even though we are expecting to climb again tomorrow, it's that time of the year that what goes up must come crashing back down. We're still about a month away until we can get some more consistent temperatures around here. We're going to talk more about that in just a few minutes.
Okay. Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Wednesday to you. Our Cat V Skynet 9 camera out over downtown Syracuse. Everything is all quiet. We've got the dome lit up all in orange here. And we have 29 degrees currently at the Syracuse airport. Everyone is waking up below freezing again this morning, but seasonable. Pretty quiet this morning. Plenty of cloud cover around too. But this afternoon, we'll see some limited breaks of sun. And our temperatures even warmer than what we had yesterday. A lot of us got to the low 40s, and we have a very good shot at the low 50s for a good chunk of us from Syracuse to Waterloo, Penn Yan, and Ithaca, mid-50s. Mid-40s from Watertown to Lowville and Pulaski, even though you are a little bit cooler than the rest of us in central New York, but you are still easily about 10 degrees warmer than you were yesterday. But look at our overnight temperatures. We are staying fairly mild. We have warmer air pushing in, and eventually some rain showers too. We have a bit of a split again where we have 40s in Watertown, 60s in the southern tier, and we'll be kind of right smack dab in the middle here along the thruway. But feeling very spring-like for tomorrow for a day, and then down we go. A very strong cold front is moving through tomorrow night, bringing those temperatures right back down to the 30s with wind chills. And yeah, it's going to feel kind of wintry again, at least for a couple of days. Here we are on the big picture here. We have high pressure that's keeping us dry, but we do have some cloud cover around because of this cold front up to our north. That's where we've seen at least some very light flurries and snow showers, but they really have not amounted to anything. And so we're keeping it very quiet today, not as breezy as it was yesterday too. We'll still see some sunshine, which helps get those temperatures in the 50s for today. So a very pleasant day to be outside and enjoying that fresh air. Later on this evening, we'll have our first round of a little bit of rain, maybe some mixing in the highest of the elevations, but most of it is rain showers passing by late tonight and early tomorrow morning. There is plenty of dry time tomorrow to enjoy the 60s. It is going to be windy. You need that wind to get those temperatures this warm. And then by the evening commute, though, we have rain showers moving in. And then those temperatures come crashing down. After midnight, we drop the temps below freezing. Now, the precipitation moves out of here very quickly, not really impacting us. But when you wake up Friday morning, a lot of you are going to see at least a fresh coating of snow, maybe up to a ½ inch or so as you are heading out the door, and you're going to be reaching for the winter gear again. Well, at least with the winter coats, because it is going to be quite chilly. Temperatures, air temperature mid-30s, but then the wind chills in the 20s. Got another shot at some scattered snow showers on Saturday. It's still cold in the 30s, and then we'll gradually bring those highs back up to near 40 on Sunday, around 50 on Monday. Opening day of the Syracuse Mets. I don't know if we'll do that 53-degree guarantee. We're going for upper 40s with the chances of a little bit of rain.
Thank you so much.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, our temperatures are starting to come up just a little bit more. Yesterday's high was 43, and we are going for about 10 degrees warmer than that today. And it is still dry this afternoon, too. We're going to keep it probably more clouds than anything, but still some breaks of sunshine. But very pleasant to be out and about for today. 40s up north, so even some spots that were still stuck in the 30s yesterday, you will also be about 10 degrees warmer today. So we are going in the right direction, but we know this time of the year it comes with a little bit of at a price. And for us, our 60s tomorrow is coming with the threat of rain. Most of it is happening late in the day, especially Thursday night into very early Friday morning. Rain showers, they're actually going to change over to a little bit of snow. Not much, but some snow showers with temperatures crashing back down to the 30s on Friday and Saturday before we slowly try to bring things up just a little bit. Starting April, well, we have the second shade of orange over us. The odds of us seeing temperatures in the 50s, maybe it's a little bit warm for at least a couple of days when we flip over the calendar month, are looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me.
Why?
You'll see.
I have a. Oh, she's got a graphic, I bet.
Don't
No,
please spoil the
no,
surprise.
no. You'll have to find out on the 6 o'clock.
Oh, geez.
Well, I didn't realize I was doing a deep tease, but now I am. How about that?
Let's just say, just be happy I haven't made it to the donation center yet.
Okay. She has props. All right, let's talk about the actual weather. What is happening
Today,
right now? Anything going on?
Right now, clouds.
Clouds?
Upper
At
20s.
this exact moment.
At this exact
second.
moment.
I was looking at the radars swooping in.
No, there's not much happening. No. If you live in St. Lawrence County, you may have seen a few flurries kind of flying on by, but that's really about it. Yeah, otherwise, it's not bad outside. I mean, it's upper 20s. That's normal.
Yeah, just feels Marchy.
Yeah, it's very classic March. But today, a little warmer than yesterday. Yesterday's sunshine felt amazing. It was really nice, but, you know, I think a lot of us were like, oh, if only we were 10 degrees warmer. Well, guess what? I have that for you. Maybe not quite as bright and sunny as it was yesterday, but not bad. We have highs getting back to right around 50 or higher for this afternoon.
We begin with what appears to be a blast in...
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Wednesday morning to you. Got the Cappy Skynet 9 camera out over downtown Syracuse. Now, because we are mostly cloudy, it's going to take a little bit longer to start to see the sky brighten up a little bit. We have sunrise this morning at 6:59, so it's a little over an hour away. And it is cool this morning, but seasonable, upper 20s, starting the day off below freezing. And then up we go. More clouds than anything, but still breaks of sun. Temperatures, they are going to be about 10 degrees warmer today than they were yesterday. Even though yesterday was beautiful, it was very nice, we were still running a little bit below average, and so we're going to change that today. Even our cooler spots up north are in the mid-40s, and then we have low to mid-50s from Syracuse and into the Finger Lakes. That warmer air is going to keep on coming. Overnight, we got temperatures staying 40 or higher. We'll be dealing with a little bit of rain passing by, and then we're looking at 60s for a lot of us from Rome to Syracuse and down into the Finger Lakes, 40s and 50s farther north you go. Of course, that is coming with some rain showers. After tomorrow, though, our temperatures are going down because we're just in that pattern where it's really tough to get some real warm temperatures and hang on to it for too long before they come right back down. Excuse me. So we have mid-30s for Friday and Saturday, and then we have some 50s returning slowly by next week. High pressure is keeping us dry today. We got a cold front up to our north, and that's giving us just a few flurries. Otherwise, just some clouds, and that's really about it. Things are relatively quiet for today. Great weather to spend some time outside, the car wash, getting some fresh air, going for the walk, run, anything like that. Later on tonight, we'll have some showers passing on by. Not much, but we'll have a little bit, so things might be a little damp when you wake up tomorrow morning. Plenty of dry time during the day tomorrow with some clouds and temperatures getting up to around 60. And then by tomorrow evening, the rain starts to move in. We have our cold front moving through. We'll have some steady rain, especially down in the southern tier, and that colder air, we'll see that transition over to some snow showers. But it quickly moves out of here. Things are actually pretty quiet, just cold and windy on Friday. As far as accumulation goes, really not much, less than an inch for a lot of you. A few snow showers, 30s again on Saturday. Sunday, we have highs around 40, and then we'll be back up to around 50 degrees for the middle part of next week.
SYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning. Welcome in. It is 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, March 25th. Ryan and Rachel with you today.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. It's hard to believe March is almost out of here.
I'm very excited about
I think
that.
people-
March is one of my least favorite months.
People ready to march?
Out of March.
March, yeah, something like that. All
yeah,
right.
Kate's with us. I see her over
Yeah,
there raising
oh
her
yeah.
hand.
Kate's tired of it as well. It's the roller coaster she's been forecasting.
Yeah, I'm ready to move it on as we are getting into, it happens this time every single year. It's no surprise. That's what happens in spring. So you have some ups and then you have some downs. But I think just after the winter that we've had this winter, this has been one of those like good old-fashioned classic winters that we have not seen in, oh gosh, it's been like 8-9 years. It's been a while. And so I think a lot of us were like, okay, any little bit that we can grasp on. And today is one of those days where you can really enjoy because we do have warmer weather. It's not too warm. We have highs in the 50s. Right now, we are below freezing. So very typical, upper 20s right now. But we are going to send those temperatures into the low to mid 50s today. So it's very pleasant, very comfortable for this time of year. It's mostly dry too. We don't really have any rain in our forecast during the day today. That does change though later tonight and tomorrow. It does get even warmer tomorrow, but then when you have real big highs like that, you are going to come crashing down. And we do have that waiting in the wings for the end of the week. I'm going to have all that for you coming up in your full forecast in a few minutes.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
That is a very good Wednesday morning to you. Now that we are getting closer to sunrise, it's about 45 minutes away. We can finally see a little bit of that glow on the horizon. We do have some clouds around, so that's why it's not quite as bright as what we had yesterday. But still, it's going to make for a really pretty sunrise. It's going to look very red this morning. All right, we have temperatures below freezing right now, sitting in the upper 20s. That's pretty much the case for everyone in central New York this morning. Generally cloudy, but there are breaks in the clouds where you see some blue sky, you see some of that sun kind of poking on through, and our temperatures warmer than what we had yesterday. Going for those highs in the low 50s, and that's going to be the case for Syracuse and the Finger Lakes, and we have 40s farther north you go. Overnight, we are keeping it very mild. Pardon me. Sorry, you're going to hear me do this once in a while. I apologize. We have temperatures in the 40s overnight, staying very mild with that milder air coming at us for tomorrow. Highs around 60, and then down we go. Cold front comes through tomorrow night, and that's going to bring those temperatures right back down where we have the 30s and a wind chill. We're feeling more like the 20s for Friday and Saturday, and so we're still doing a lot of these big ups and these big downs. Then we level off a little bit. And then there are lots of suggestions that we'll have some even warmer air coming at us leading into end of next week into Easter. So we'll see how that plays out. But in the short term, we have this area of high pressure right here that's keeping us dry, but with the cold front nearby, there are going to be some clouds. But we are dry today. No issues of any rain, snow, none of that. So all in all, a very pleasant day. Yesterday we had that sun, but we could use a little bit warmer temperatures, and we'll get some of that today with those highs in the 50s. So it should be all good to get outside, go for the walk, go for the run. Showers starting to pass on by here as early as about 8 o'clock tonight. Not super rainy, but we have these occasional rounds of rain showers tonight through tomorrow morning. A lot of dry time during the day tomorrow, but it's cloudy, it's breezy. We have that southwest wind kicking in, and eventually that rain does come back at us. And this is happening later in the evening. We'll see more of this steady rain late tomorrow night into Friday with that snow starting to kind of transition over. And then when you wake up Friday morning, this is all pretty much up and out of here and leaving us with a cold, blustery day. As far as snowfall goes, there's really not much, but a lot of you, especially south of Syracuse, could wake up to at least a fresh coating of snow come Friday morning. A few snow showers still possible on Saturday, still chilly too. Not bad on Sunday, highs around 40, around 50 on Monday, and then Tuesday, opening day of the Syracuse Mets. Now, they have a whole promotional thing going on where they have that 53-degree guarantee, and right now we're going for a high of 49.
So maybe worth your while.
Looks like people will begin a free game in April, so we'll see how it goes.
There you go. Well, do you remember
Your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
And And welcome back. Well, I had to show you this beautiful view out over downtown Syracuse of our sunrise in the making. Official sunrise happening just before 7 a.m. So we're sitting at just less than 30 minutes to go. Temperatures a little crispy out there, but not bad. We have mid to upper 20s as we are up and at 'em on this Wednesday morning. Highs today warmer than they were yesterday for a lot of us by about 10 degrees. We are getting up to, if not surpassing, 50 degrees for those highs. We have more clouds than what we had yesterday, but still some breaks of sunshine. Now tomorrow, 60s, yay, spring. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. We have 30s again and wind chills in the 20s on Friday and Saturday. And then we'll have a slow climb up for that first week in April. We're going to try really hard.
But never mind on the graphic. It was good.
Never mind.
Whoop.
Sorry, I was too busy looking at my coffee, making sure we're good here.
Delete, delete, delete.
Yeah. Oh, we got a pretty sunrise going on behind us here,
Yeah.
Kate.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Right.
I had that. I just showed that too.
Oh, I should pay attention more.
Yeah.
Thanks for chiming in.
Love it.
There she be.
You should show us more often, Kate. Why don't you?
Not a bad idea, Ryan. Not a bad idea. Aren't you
All
so
right.
smart?
At
Well,
least
listen.
I'll say for those, just so they know, he was working. It's not like he was like
Yeah.
on Facebook.
I was working.
Amazon,
I
no?
promise.
Yeah.
You want those shoes?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to our question of the day.
That car is packed with
Yeah.
stuff to take to the rescue mission trailer today after work.
But I just said I'm going to take that because I think. Brooke
Yeah,
would
because
love
she was
that.
like, wait, you're getting rid of it? I was like, oh, I don't want it in my house anymore. She's like, I'll take it. I was like, it's all yours?
Yeah, she's in that stage where you just put things in things and then move it around. Like put some Barbies in that and then.
Yeah.
See, so are my kids, but I'm over it.
That's right. You're like, move that out of the house.
Yeah, I'm
That's where
like,
you're moving it.
but we also have like
Move it to the
many
curb.
things like this. So I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, we're done. We're done with this one. And I just fixed it. It still needs a little wrench on the bottom, but I just fixed it for you too. So there you go.
Look
What
at
a
that.
friend.
New toys.
Well, we'll be out pushing our wagons today, or is it not a good wagon day?
No, it is a good wagon day. It's a
Okay.
good wagon day, good stroller day. You know, taking the kids out when when they get home from school if they want. I'm going to move this off the set now. So here, ruckus. I'm sorry. So we want the kids to get outside to play basketball. I mean, do all that today. Take advantage of it. It was very pleasant yesterday, but we're going to warm it up a little bit more today. It's another give and take. You know, we're a little warmer, but it's going to be a little cloudier today. But it is still dry. Right now, mid to upper 20s, so it's a bit cold outside. But this afternoon, feeling very pleasant with highs getting to around 50 degrees by this afternoon. Even warmer tomorrow, but that will come with a little bit of rain. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
We begin with what.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Wednesday morning. A beautiful look out over downtown Syracuse with our sunrise in the making. Sunrise coming up in about 20 minutes or so. Looking very, very nice outside. It is a bit cool out there, but seasonable for this time of year. Right now, we're sitting in the upper 20s. Some of you are a little bit colder than that, but your planner for today, we're looking at breaks of sunshine, but generally a cloudier day than what we had yesterday, but it's a warmer day. Yesterday's high was 43, and we're going to tack on about 10 degrees on top of that. Even for our colder spots up north, you are warmer today in the 40s, and we have 50s for Syracuse and the Finger Lakes. And this mild trend is going to continue overnight, too. A lot of us are saying 40 or higher for these lows. Some passing rain showers not ruling out, and then tomorrow, it's one of those days where you have a spread from north to south, but a lot of warmth from the thruway south into the 60s, 40s, and 50s farther north you go. That will come with a better chance at some rain showers. As we are climbing up, well, then we're going to bring it right back down. We are going to close out the week. Temperatures in the 30s, so running below average again, and that'll take us through the end of the month. So we are keeping it dry thanks to this area of high pressure right here, but we do have the clouds because of our proximity to a cold front that's up to our north, and so that's pretty much going to stay out of our way. It's going to give us the extra clouds, some breaks in here, but all in all, a very pleasant day again today. Keeping it dry, so if you want to spend some time outdoors today, by all means, go for it. It's going to be a very nice afternoon for that. This evening, passing showers beginning. You have a little bit of snow mixing in for the high peaks of the Adirondacks, but otherwise, it's just a little rainy overnight. And then tomorrow, there is lots of rain-free time to enjoy the 60s. It is a windy day tomorrow, too, with clouds. And then by tomorrow's evening commute, we'll have some rain showers moving in. We'll be dealing with these showers eventually mixing in with some of this snow Thursday night into Friday. I lost track of my days. Thursday night into Friday. By Friday, though, it is cold. All right, we're waking up around freezing, and that's where we stay throughout the day. And a little bit of snow around, too. We got temperatures cold enough to support at least a coating of snow. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get through the rest of the week. We have 30s, and then our temperatures are slowly coming back up. We have around 40 on Sunday, and then we have around 50 on Monday, and then we'll be in the upper 40s again for Tuesday. That is the opening day of the Syracuse Mets. Probably not hitting their 53-degree guarantee, but we'll see. We'll see. I know Jason Smorrell will be hounding me about that. So.
And you'll probably get that fun hat, though, if you go.
I do like that fun hat, yeah. It's warm. Let's see if you know we're a better forecast. We want sunshine and 80. Come on.
You know, there is a storm team tip jar in the newsroom for good weather days, and I'm just saying it could use a couple more quarters in there. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I think today is worth at least 50 cents. I think because it's a little warmer today, and we're still dry too, so we're helping kind of dry out some of maybe those big puddles that you've been dealing with the last few weeks. Look at the sunrise too in the making. It is lit up orange for GMAC, of course, right? The sky knew. 29 degrees this morning. Highs today up around 50 degrees. Feeling very, very comfortable. Highs around 60 tomorrow. Now, that will come with a little bit of rain, especially tomorrow night. And then just don't take any of my quarters away come Friday and Saturday. Once they're in there, they're in there. You can't take back.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Join us for at 7 o'clock on WSYR Plus.